This week, Ellen DeGeneres tells fans to eat less meat. California passes a historic ban on alligator skins, and Stephen Colbert calls plant-based meat the biggest food trend in America. All this and more on Live Kindly's weekly vegan news. If you're new to our channel, you can subscribe by hitting the leaf icon in the bottom right corner of the video. Click the bell icon to turn on notifications, and please be sure to like and comment below. Stephen Colbert took vegan meat to task on a recent episode of The Late Show. A tongue-in-cheek commercial spoofed the popular Implausible Burger and the buzz over plant-based meat in general. According to Colbert, plant-based burgers like Burger King's Impossible Whopper, made from impossible meat, are the biggest food trends in America right now. He's not wrong. Sales of plant-based meat are on the rise. Restaurants saw a 268% increase in vegan meat sales just last year. The category is expected to surpass $85 billion by 2030. But Colbert wasn't interested in the viability of the vegan meat market. He was interested in making fun of it, especially the realistic meatiness of non-meat meat.
Right now, the biggest food trend in America is plant-based burger alternatives, which used to be known as salad.
The show ran a spoof commercial for a product called the Implausible Burger. Like the popular Impossible and Beyond burgers, which both look, cook, and taste like beef, Colbert's Implausible Burger is also realistically meaty. Implausible burgers, the commercial posits, are probably not meat.
The only burger alternative guaranteed to probably not be meat.
Ghastly looks appear on their faces when the announcer tells them that the burgers may actually not be meat-free.
Yes, but this is fake meat, right?
Sure.
What was that? What, did you just wink at me? I can't see you.
Every Implausible Burger exists in an unknowable quantum state. It's like Schrodinger's cat. May contain some cat.
The spot is of course a joke, but it isn't entirely fiction. It touches on the growing awareness surrounding meat's climate and health issues.
No one likes all the problems with eating animals, so the Implausible Burger allows you to plausibly believe that you aren't.
The vegan Impossible Burger has finally made its retail debut. The Impossible Burger is now available at 27 Gelson's Markets locations throughout Southern California. The realistic vegan burger comes in a 12-ounce package and retails for $8.99. This marks the first time that Impossible Foods plant-based meat has been made available to retailers. Until now, the burger has only been available in restaurants and food service outlets. It made headlines earlier this year when fast food chain Burger King launched the Impossible Whopper. After a successful test launch in select stores, the Impossible Whopper is now available nationwide. According to recent sales data, retail sales of vegan burgers have surged 151% since 2018. Vegan burgers are a key driver of the plant-based food market, with sales increasing 5 times as fast as other vegan meat products.
We're just racing to keep up with the demand.
Less than a week after launching at Gelson's, Impossible Foods announced it will launch on the East Coast at Wegmans and Fairway Markets. The company will announce additional retail expansions later this year. Coming up, red meat may soon be banned in Danish schools. Coming soon, apparel by Live Kindly. Sign up using the link in the description to get 10% off your first order. New York City students were allowed to skip school to march in the climate strike, which took place on September 20th. Ahead of the protest, the New York City Department of Education announced that all public school students would be permitted to skip school and join the climate strike. The city has the largest public school district in the US, with over 1.1 million students. It's estimated that more than 250,000 people took to the streets to join the strike. At the New York climate strike, protesters listened to speeches delivered by environmental activists, indigenous rights leaders, poets, youth climate change leaders, nurses, scientists, and student climate activist Greta Thunberg.
We are not just some young people skipping school or some adults who are not going to work. We are a wave of change.
Both Willow and Jaden Smith took to the stage to deliver musical performances and urged climate strikers to take action for the planet. Leonardo DiCaprio urged his followers to participate in the climate strike as well. The Academy Award-winning actor and dedicated environmentalist shared a post from the National Resources Defense Council, a New York City-based environmental advocacy group, ahead of the strikes. Around the world, climate activists will be taking to the streets, calling on governments to tackle the crisis with the urgency it deserves, because future generations depend on it, the post reads. Climate strikes took place in over 150 countries. According to reports, up to 4 million people may have marched, making it the biggest climate change rally in history. Coming up, Marks & Spencer reveals its vegan Christmas range. Ellen DeGeneres encouraged her fans to cut meat out of their diet for the good of their health, the animals, and the planet. The American comedian, television host, and producer shared a video on her Instagram page, which has 77.2 million followers, to urge people to reduce their meat consumption.
It's a great idea for the planet, it's a great idea for your health, it's a great idea for the animals' health. So eat less meat. Unless you're a vegan and you don't eat meat already, then good for you. So you don't even need to pay attention to this.
She encouraged those who do eat meat to try to eat less of it.
Maybe eat it less, once a week, or none a week. Or just, like if you eat it every night, don't eat it every night. Eat it less than that. The point is it's better for you and it's better for the environment and for the animals.
Danish politicians are urging for a red meat ban in Copenhagen schools, kindergartens, and daycare centers. Launched in 2013, Denmark's Alternative Party consistently campaigns for a more sustainable future for the country. It wants to see red meat consumption reduced to limit the city's environmental impact. Red meat has a huge impact on the climate, said Alternative Party councillor Francisca Rosenkild to Danish newspaper Politiken. You can choose freely what to eat at home, but as a municipality, we have a responsibility to be ambitious in our environmental behavior. That's why I'm proposing we remove red meat from meals in municipal institutions. Beef production has a high impact on the planet. Every kilogram produced emits the equivalent of 36 kilograms of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. It is also responsible for large amounts of deforestation. Many of the fires in the Amazon rainforest were started intentionally to clear land for cattle ranchers. The Alternative Party presented its proposal, which would only impact institutions that serve 1 to 2 meals a day, to the City Council earlier in late September. Marks & Spencer just revealed its vegan Christmas range, featuring a meat-free entree, appetizer, and of course, dessert. With less than 100 days until Christmas, Marks & Spencer joins other major supermarkets in revealing a range of vegan food that will be on offer come December. For the entree, a vegan root vegetable tarte tatin. For appetizers, vegan pigs in blankets. The menu also includes a festive vegan sweet potato sandwich, and a dark chocolate and cherry dessert. According to the high street retailer, this year's menu is based on feedback from over 80,000 customers. Marks & Spencer aims to take out some of the most angst-inducing elements of Christmas entertaining. It's the first time that the high street retailer has launched a full vegan menu for Christmas. Marks & Spencer isn't alone in offering a vegan Christmas menu. Tesco, Aldi, and Asda have also revealed their festive ranges. California has banned the sale of crocodile and alligator skins. The state first passed a ban against the trade in 1970. However, since then, the exotic skins industry has fought back. In 2006, legislation lifted the ban. It established an exemption with a sunset clause. The legislation was extended in 2009 and again in 2014. Previously, extensions to the legislation were backed by fashion designers. However, more and more of the fashion industry is turning its back on animal skins. Last year, Chanel committed to ending its use of fur and exotic skins. In February, Victoria Beckham's brand followed suit. Animal rights organizations have called out the exotic skins industry for major animal welfare issues. One investigation found alligators in dark sheds in fetid water, before metal rods were placed into their heads while they were still alive. Like many designers, California has also taken a stand against the fur industry. Earlier this month, a landmark bill banning the sale of fur passed in the California Senate. This year, organizations, including the Louisiana Department of Wildlife and Fisheries, have attempted to push for another extension, but it hasn't worked. According to animal rights organization PETA, People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, a ban on the sale of crocodile and alligator skins in the state will go into effect from the beginning of January 2020. That's it for today. What do you think of the proposed red meat ban in Copenhagen? Let us know in the comments below. Remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell. We'll see you again next week for Live Kindly's weekly vegan news.